Hi everyone, this is AJ. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new room tour video. Yes, let's take a look at this room that I film in and where I keep all my, or a lot of my stuff. Okay, yeah, few people have asked on the channel for me to do a room tour video. Now, I have done one in the past, several months ago, but I'm going to do another one now. I might take a little bit more time doing it. The other one, I did come away feeling it was somewhat rushed, so I will get into it. Now, I have taken the smallest room out of the 4 bedrooms to use as my own, so that when guests come. Now, it used to be that my son used to stay in this room, but they've grown up and moved on, and my daughter had the other room. I had 2 sons, have 2 sons. I'm saying had, I don't know, but anyway, so yes, but they're grown up now, they've got jobs, they've got girlfriends, all this sort of thing. My daughter now is older and she's hardly ever here now, so but I took this room and I sort of changed it around. Now, I did have a TV in the room, on the wall that I'm facing currently, that's behind the camera, but I have a 75-inch 4K TV downstairs, and that's what I generally watch my films on. That's where I watch, in the front room. I've never watched anything up here ever. My son used to play games up here all the time, so I outed that, as well as outing the bed, and brought in a sofa bed over there, so the sofa bed can be opened up and people can sleep on that. If anyone ever needed to come and stay, one of the kids, they'd have to sleep in here with all of my crap. Yes, so I'm gonna walk you around the room, and yeah, show you it. If you're interested, then join me. So I'm going to start at the door area, and then work my way around, and we'll take a look. So on the back of the door, I have 3 dressing gowns. The first one is a Jedi robe, as you can see, with the hood. Second one is a Father Christmas robe with a Father Christmas hat there. Now, I wear this when I do my Christmas themed videos, and I've been filming them recently, so yes, I know it's early. And this one here, this white one, is actually a Superman, white Superman robe with the Superman logo on the back, so very nice. So moving up, on the back of the door is a poster of Kylie Minogue. Wonderful poster that I had when I was younger, and I didn't ever throw it away, because it's Kylie Minogue when she'd done an Agent Provocateur photo shoot, and she'd done an Agent Provocateur advert, and this was her calendar for that year. But we are going back probably about 20 years now, and I just couldn't bring myself to throw the hat poster away. Now, moving up above the door, we have a canvas, which is a Justice League DC Heroes canvas that was gifted to me by my one of my nieces, I believe, at Christmas several years back. Yes, so then moving round, here we have a Vincent and Bob figure that is still sealed from the Disney movie The Black Hole. Yes, that I haven't opened that, and I won't open it because it's like a blister pack and you'll ruin the box. And moving down, I have a Captain Marvel figure here from San Diego Comic-Con 2019, limited to 4,000 units, that I keep sealed. I'm not opening that up. And here I do have a load of Blu-rays and DVD, well, mainly Blu-rays. There are some DVDs stacked all the way to the floor, but there are some comic books there as well. And on top of that are 2 posters that I picked up at the London Film and Comic Con recently. One which is a Die Hard related poster, like newspaper front, and the other is a wanted poster for the TV series Supernatural. But yes, so those films, as you can see, do go all the way through. Now, I won't go through all the films, obviously, for obvious reasons. Now, I'm going to go across the top shelf first here. So across the top shelf, I do have all my a lot of my special editions and a load of statues. So let's get into it. So first of all, I have the 2 Lord of the Rings trilogies there. This hard steelbook ones, and as you can see, a load of special edition movies. Move that Optimus Prime out of the way there. Yep, all the way along. There. So like so. yes, that's where that ends. So here, like I said, I had Optimus Prime, and I got a Punisher here. This is actually a Punisher money box that I picked up from the Forbidden Planet for £7. They just had it there, I picked it up. There is a Batman figure and a Catwoman statue. And this here is a grenade, but it's a paintball grenade. When I used to go paintballing. Then we have a Supergirl and an Emma Frost. Captain America from Infinity War, Spider-Man from the games, one of the games. Not that I've played the games, I just like the statue figure. Morbius, Thanos, Angela, Sam Wilson, and there's a Captain America shield there, but we'll come back to one of them in a minute. And that's not, that is a cosplay one, but not a decent one. There we go. Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, the Superman, Alien, Darkman and Godzilla books there are all DVD Blu-ray release books. Then we have a Hulk from Ragnarok and Friday the 13th box set there. Gwen Stacy statue there with a Terminator head there. R2-D2, that's the one that I can control from my phone. Planet of the Apes DVD release set there, Predator behind and a Robocop. And on these shelves I have an Alien Queen up the top with some statue figures there, including Supergirl, Rogue, a little Thanos, a Dalek at the back, an NX-01 spaceship, obviously Han Solo there, and we have some more figures here on this shelf here. So then coming along, as you can see, this bookcase is filled with all sort of TV related DVD and Blu-rays, yeah, all the way to the floor. Now I will come into showing all these off when I get through my A to Z of my films, but here we have a load of What If Marvel figures and a couple of Marvel Legends figures, behind which are all my sort of Batman and, you know, DC animated cartoon films, including some live action shows there. And then moving here behind these two, She-Hulk and Sleepwalker, we have sort of all the Arrowverse kind of titles. DC again, all this is DC sort of shelving, a couple there that aren't obviously, but like that, and a Superman figure there. Then we come on to the Marvel stuff, Marvel Blu-rays. I do have 4Ks and steelbooks elsewhere. And up here we do have a DeLorean, which if I press this button, it does illuminate like so. A Last of the V8 Interceptors from Mad Max, and a Kit the car from Knight Rider, like so. Moving down to this shelf, I have another DeLorean from Back to the Future Part 3, and an Electra steelbook there, which is quite a rare steelbook. Then we have a load of Marvel related films and TV stuff down here. Yeah. Then moving along to this shelf, again this is all comic book related films and TV stuff. As you can see, Stargirl season 1 and 2 there, and then we come into sort of like the Aliens and Predator films there. Yep. Then we have a shelf dedicated to sort of Star Wars and Star Trek. As you can see, a lot of Mandalorians and stuff in there. Yeah, with a little Dark Knight Rises Batwing type thing there. Oh, and I've got a little Millennium Falcon here, and a soundtrack to Escape from LA. So moving down to the other shelf, well, I'll start over here because this is where I sort of begin my... Started when I alphabetized, obviously this lot isn't, but alphabetized here, starting with the Bonds. I do have a big Bond box set that we will see in a bit. All the numbered stuff into the A's and the B's of films, but it was very hard to keep alphabetized, so that sort of went out the window. Obviously I'm not going to show all my films, I'm doing them weekly anyway, so there we go, like that. Then moving down, big Lion King box set there, with loads more films there, as you can see. Moving along like so, more and more and more, more and more, more and more, more and more, more and more and more. Then we get down to this shelf, and I have a couple of special editions stack here. So Star Trek 1 to 10, big box there. All the Bond films up to I think Skyfall in there, and the Back to the Future trilogy box set, and I have a load of sort of mixed films there that were never alphabetized. Yeah, so let's put those back. Then here we have a copy of Beowulf that was gifted to me by Jimmy over at Jimmy Boys Movies. Thank you, mate. Very nice addition. Then I have a load of more films down here, as you can see. Some of them are cheaper ones that I bought, along with like some of the 80s sort of, you know, films with sequels. What's the word I'm looking for? Mine's gone blank. Anyway, so carries on there, like so, like so, like so. Yes, and then we come to, let me put that back up, to here. We have some more special editions, and behind here is sort of more of a comedy section where I grouped all my comedy films together. Obviously with some figures there in front, and some films I just haven't, or films and series I ain't put away yet. And down the bottom behind these two Arrow releases and the Scarface set are my sort of horror section where I keep all the horror films. A little bit of that horror section did spill here with the Conjuring movies, and I have a small selection of westerns there, moving into sort of Quentin Tarantino-ish films there, Wizard of Oz 4K release there, and just a sort of some just miscellaneous. Then I have a kids section down there with Disney and cartoony stuff. Now all these comics here, I know it looks a bit of a mess, but there is order to the madness. These are comics that I haven't yet read. So carrying on. Whew, it's hot in here. Here's the sofa system. Okay, don't worry about all the wires. I have to lead that to there to work this light. This is my sofa, okay, that I sit on and read. But let's start at the top. So up here I have a Freddy Krueger glove, Punisher there, Deadpool, Daredevil, some special editions, and a little Doomsday statue there. Inglourious Bastards box set there with other special edition films there. The A-Team there, Galactus, sorry, Man-Thing, Knight Rider behind, more special edition releases there. Doctor Who's there, special edition releases. Puppet Master set, Titans of Cult releases there. Airwolf behind that Tony Stark. Don't know why he's turned around like that. He should be that way around. And a full-size Alien face hugger hanging just there also. Working my way down. Over here I have, this is a framed total film cover that I had done for X-Men First Class. And I have two signs there. And here I have a map, framed map of Middle-earth, and in front of it I have some Spawn figures and Ghostbusters with a Boba Fett helmet there and some cuddly toys there. And a large Predator mask hidden there. My one and only Funko Pop, because I'm not a fan of Funko Pops there, with a Daryl Dixon figure there. This is a Doctor Who sonic screwdriver that can control your TV. Big Punisher figure there, and a full-size Marvel Legends Captain America shield there that hasn't been opened. I also have over here a plush Alien face hugger. Cushions, I have a Joker cushion. These I got in the Isle of Wight in a shop called The Fantastic Store. One that's Harley Quinn and a Venom and Carnage one. And also I have a Timothy Olyphant. Yes, Timothy Olyphant one was actually purchased for me by my son for a laugh. But yes, great actor. Now here I have some of my current reading material. Bernard Cornwell, Sharpe's Assassin. Latest Sharpe book. I do like the Sharpe books, very, very good. Yep, so I'm in the process of reading that. The Last Ronin, which is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collected edition of the 5 issues of the Last Ronin comic. And the first volume of King Spawn. There we go. And I have some books down here, movie-related books. Art of and things like that. And that's obviously my light. Now up here on this little shelf I have a few bits, a couple of alien related. This little comedic alien walking his face hugger. Alien fighting a colonial marine in a power loader. Jurassic World statues, dinosaur statues. Superman statue from when he died. The ship from the second Kelvin timeline Star Trek film, and the Holy Grail from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, with an alien spearing a predator through the chest there, and a what they called from the X-Men, and two little bikes from, this stuff is dusty, from Tron Legacy. Moving round, up here I have a Doctor Who picture from Asylum of the Daleks, and a signed Matt Smith David Tennant picture there. They were actually my sons. And a canvas of a stormtrooper there, with this shelf here with some more figures on, Venom, Carnage and Shazam, with some little Punisher figures there and there, and a 5-pronged trident from Aquaman, the film. Yes. Then here I have a load more comic books and some films I've got yet to put away. And obviously some collectible stuff there. Jaws boat, which is heavily damaged because I've been on, moved so many times, which is unfortunate. And a Doctor Strange figure there. Now have some DVDs in this bit here, like so. Yeah, now down here I have all these films here, but these are down here because these are organised in their letters, because where I'm doing my A to Z series, it's easier for me to get to. All the ones that you saw stacked over there sideways, which I'm going to sort out, are down here. The ones from there, that the other letters I need to do are down here, so I can include them with my other stuff and that sort of thing. And then I have a special edition Big Lebowski DVD set there, and a Freddy Krueger car. Now here I have a USS Enterprise, very, very large. It is on this table, it is a Playmobil version. As you can see, it's got bits inside, the figures and stuff. But it is a very, very large piece. You can see my hand against it there. Wonderful. Now what I'm going to do is I plan on hanging that from the ceiling up here. So I'll have that hanging there. That's yet to be done. But here I also have an Imperial, well no, First Order TIE Fighter hanging from the ceiling. And again, this is a very, very big piece. And there is a pilot. It's dusty in it inside. I don't know if you can see him, no, the light's reflected. But there is a pilot on the inside. And over here, moving over here, this is, let me come back a bit. This is my sort of filming corner where I film. So I'm sort of sat here in front of this table where I've got a microphone propped up on this and a filming stand. But let's have a look what I've got over here. So down here I have a Daffy Duck figure and a Sylvester. These are from the old Warner Brothers store that we used to have. And we have some bits down here. Now this samurai sword is actually Michonne's samurai sword from The Walking Dead. That belongs to my son. Moving up, have some figures there. Punisher statue with a Death's Head figure, Marvel UK character. Punisher there, John Bernthal style, with a glass with a Predator etched into it, which my daughter bought me for as a gift for my birthday. Now moving down, a Predator statue from Predator 2 with a thing going there. Here I have an Iron Man Punisher mask. This is from the comic book where the Punisher got hold of the War Machine armour. A Walking Dead zombie bust there. A figure from the Spawn collection, the Violator, King Shark from the Suicide Squad, and a Playmobil Back to the Future car just there. Now also here I do have Force FX lightsabers. As you can see, that one needs batteries, it's running low. That one's got no batteries in. This one here, it's a Mace Windu one, but you can't really see the purple too well. And then I do have a Darth Maul one there. Now I do have a second Darth Maul one, so they can be joined together to make a double. And then here you have a Kylo Ren lightsaber. Don't know how to switch this one on. Where's the button? There. Now this one is actually my son's, not mine. But it's here for safekeeping for him. So moving around, I have this large Punisher poster, which I do change the stuff up behind me from time to time, as you know, but this is like a material type of a poster with like a thing at the top and a thing at the bottom, pulls it down. I've had that for years and I've got no idea where I got it from. Up here I have a tin sign of Jurassic Park, like one of the car number plates from the park, and a tin sign of the Batman there, so we're background to the door. And here is a Punisher, Judge Dredd, Sylvester Stallone styled thingamajig that's framed. Moving down, I have an Infinity Gauntlet, Tony Stark Iron Man style one here. Now this was only 20 quid, believe it or not, because it is plastic and it is only a money box. But it looks rather cool, I think, because it is sort of, you know, proper man hand size. Here I have Tony Stark's heart reactor here from Endgame when it's sent off into the water. And if you plug this in, it does all light up. Now I have Dr. Doom figure there, and a life-size sideshow collectible Grogu, Baby Yoda. And in his hand is a magnetic ball. Then I have an A-Team Playmobil van, Cygor, which is a figure from Spawn, and a Predator from the first Predator film. Now down here, this whole bookcase here, except for that Kylie Minogue CD, DVD, was kicking around. A couple of Kylie Minogues back in the day when I liked Kylie. There we go. On here is 100 Transformer hardback books collection that came out. They're Batman ones down the bottom, actually. But yes, so I like all the Transformer stuff. And down here I have some collector's editions, Batman TV series, some Joker editions, and Sin City Ultimate Edition set. And over here, these are all my sort of steelbooks. Steelbooks, all Marvel ones there on that top shelf, behind barbed wire and that there. That Deep Space Nine was gifted to me by Matt over at Matt V's Movies, as was that Jaws set there. Yes, so these are all steelbooks. As you can see, they're just lights that I sort of stick up here from time to time and illuminate. All steelbooks down there. Steelbooks all behind there, all the way along, behind some Skittles there. I do like a Skittle or two. Just helping myself as I continue. And again, yes, so all steelbooks, and behind them, steelbook. These are all steelbooks here. Star Trek ones all there. And then we go down. Why have I got two of these? Oh, I think they're two different ones. They look the same on the side, but they're actually two different steelbooks, as you can see. And then down the bottom, I do have some animated 80s cartoon series. Due South TV series, fantastic. Yeah, there's some stuff down there. And that's that. So, that is pretty much the room. It brings us back to the front. So, as you can see, on the floor, sorry, I do have this large rug, which is Han Solo in carbonite. Like so. Which I suppose you could hang up and would look pretty damn good. Yes, these are more lightsabers over here. Force effects ones. One of these or two of these is my son's again. I think I have a Darth... what's his name? Count Dooku. This is a Count Dooku one. As you can see, with the grip bent. It's a Count Dooku lightsaber. Pretty cool. And I'll turn it off. I don't know. I don't know what I touched there. But turn it off anyway. Oh, there's the button there. Yeah, anyway, so, sorry. Count Dooku there. And down here, I do have a large tauntaun with a Han Solo figure. You can just about see it. Which came out in about 97. BB-8 figure there, and some bins or popcorn bins that came from the cinemas. So that's pretty much my room. It's only a small room, curtains are drawn. But yes, but that isn't everything that I have. No. My daughter's room, I do have a bookcase here with a lot of books on. Yes, I've had to spill into other rooms. She's not here often now, so these are all books and graphic novels and stuff, like so. A few more there. I do have my tortoise. He's here somewhere. Where he's hidden behind that. See, look. Oh, sorry, little tortoise. Let's get you out there. There he is. That's my tortoise. Hello. Hello, little fella. You alright? Yep, I've probably woken him up. So that's the tortoise there. I've got some sort of canvases, Back to the Future, Joker, a Marvel one, Harley Quinn, Iron Man, Mando, Endgame, Joker and Harley there that I put up and swap over. And I have in here, it needs to go back up in the attic, but this in here is actually a full-size xenomorph alien head from the movie Aliens. This was actually utilised in Alien War up in central London when Alien War existed up there. Turn the light on a bit more. So here it is. This is a full-size alien xenomorph head from the film Aliens. And like I said, this was a prop that was used in the Alien War thing up in London back in the day. There was only about 5 or 6 of them made, I believe. And they were gifted, when it shut down, they were gifted to the workers of Alien War, and I ended up getting a hold of one. And like I said, it is big. An Electra Barbie doll there, that's my daughter's, including some of these little sort of alien Ghostbusters and Jaws little toys there. As you can see, the tortoise is making his way out. It was a gift for my daughter this years ago, about 5 years ago. She kept having hamsters, and also their lifespan's not long. So I said, I'll get you something that lasts somewhat longer. And thusly, we ended up with this little fella here. Hello. Hello, come in. Come on. Come on. It's not food, my finger. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. You're alright, yeah. Now, out in the hallway, coming up the stairs, I do have some canvases here for the Star Wars films, large canvases that you have seen behind me in my going down on the other side there. Yeah, and here I do have some more collectibles, the figures like you saw in the other room. Rocketeer, like I said, Storm from the X-Men, Spider-Woman, Poison Ivy, the Iron Giant, the Mandalorian, another Mandalorian phone holder thing there, and the Eye of Agamotto from Doctor Strange. It does light up. What is my spare room where we keep everything that we don't use, I have a large Superman bust here that came from the Warner Brothers store. That is an Indiana Jones hat up there on top of him. The Alien DVD set there, like so. Head of Darth Vader, a Batarang there from Batman, with an Enterprise that has sort of dropped behind, like that one. Millennium Falcon, Terminator DVD head there, and yes, there we go. So there we go. So that pretty much takes you around my room and a look at some of the other bits that I've got elsewhere within the house. Yes, space becoming an issue. Yes, it is. But there we go. I can always spill into another room or take over one of the larger rooms. I've already had that discussion. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But Christ, the work that it's going to take to move everything from here into another one. Crazy. Yeah, I'll do something. I don't know. When I can't move in here, then we know it's time to move. But I have worked out that I can get at least another 1, 2, 5 of these cabinets around the walls in here. 2 behind the sofa bed. If I bring the sofa bed forward, okay, what's on it will be hidden. And 3, possibly, or 2 across the wall under the window. So there is the opportunity for more shelf space in that sense. Now, with the DVDs that you saw first off that I showed that were all stacked in this sort of a manner, I'm going to put them like this and create shelving going up behind the door to hold them all. I've got the wood for that, I just got to get around to doing it. Yes, but anyway, so there we go, that's it. Thoughts? Let me know. Drop me a message in the link below, drop me a message in the comments below, hit the subscribe button, join the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care all, and I hope you enjoyed that. See you later, goodbye.